Oh, ha, 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 hardy, hardy. Hardy, 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 hard. Hoda, 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 ho, 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 ho. Did I not push the button for that? This isn't working. Okay. Let's relaunch that. Meantime, we have Minecraft music. I mean, it's something. Fine. Guess I gotta do that. I don't want to do that. Load it. There it goes. Reinstall it. That seems to be better. Now I can push that button and there we go. That should be working. There we go. Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bow. Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bow. Need to set up a couple more things so I don't miss anything. That can pause. That can switch to that. That can switch over to there. Loady, loady, loady. Well, we are now waiting. We are in the waiting game period where we wait and we wait and we wait some more. And eventually we're no longer waiting because the ad is over. If I go to this window and I do this and I go here, look at that, we got Minecraft. Hey, it's nighttime. Take a nap. So we were almost to the point last night where we were going to have resources. Hop over to the mining dimension. Just twitch myself around in a couple different directions here. Grab some goodies. Hop over to the base, grind those down. Okay. Those look neat on the map. I'm not going to enjoy dealing with them, though. Okay, so back to the mining dimension. Hover mode on, please. Down we go. So we got all this set up. We got our item collectors here. We got a rogue cable. Go away, rogue cable. Alrighty, so we got all that. Everything should be set up. The biggest question is going to be whether or not it's going to keep up with everything. Oh, and we needed to go finish cleaning up the quarry because we need to get the rest of the ores. That's right. This is empty. Yeah, you can have all that. Why not? We can break that down. We can de-chunk load this area. I'm going to try not to break that just yet. If I can help it. Does this has inception? Good. Yep, you can stay named quarry. Alrighty. We need to de-chunk load. Eventually we need to build a farm out there. But in the meantime, we can go home. So if we go over to the mining dimension, that probably has enough for what I need. Is my end stone count going up, or is that just sitting there? Next song, please. Just to double check, is there any way that I'm generating this? So how do I have 168k? Is that just what I've mined up? It must be just what I've mined up. So we keep that. We can make dirt. We can make that. We can make everything else. Does this other one have nothing? And it's off. Oops. Alrighty, so that's all happy, happy, joy, joy. So we have some uneven edges around here. It's not looking very pretty. It needs to be fixed. So let's just go in this direction till we get the edge of the boundary. And we're going to need some blocks because I deleted all the blocks I had. Not a ton of blocks, just enough to do this. Grab a wand. Are we in a chunk? Ooh, we're on the edge of a chunk. I wonder if I could create contraption this. Because then I could just pick up the contraption and place it down. Oh, that could potentially just save me so much time. Because I keep breaking this and rebuilding it and breaking it and rebuilding it. It wouldn't save me the time for the platform per se, because I'd still need somewhere to put stuff down on. Quarry. Need to chunk load this. Otherwise, stuff won't work. Put my quarry bag there. Grab some cables. Go boop, 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 boop. Boop, doop. Go ahead and do that. We can turn down my jetpack so I'm not Speedy Gonzales. We need the Chunk Destroyer 9000. We can place that down. We can place that down on top. I wanted to do chunk by chunk. Okay, so that one's got to be the negative, and the rest of these are going to have to be positive. So let's go 64 by 64 by 64. That should go way the hell down there, past that line. Way up there, past that line. That should be good. Let's grab this. Let's grab mining dimension, slap that in there. Let's grab our brain. I put that kind of close. Let's put that a little bit further away. There we go. Now I have room to work. Now I can put that there. Actually, I'm going to put that over here. Throw that in there. Let's grab that. Let's grab the storage. But grab the cables. Grab the import. You're an import. And you're going to connect there, and you're going to be a storage bus. You're going to connect that. Now, technically, if that was all set up right and powered, it would see that. Slap that there. Grab some accelerators. Grab a lever. Shouldn't need any more of that for this. Cable anchor temp can go in there. No, temp can go in there. This can go here. That sees everything in that storage, which is what I should expect. Should look at making this a contraption and see if it breaks. Might want to do that in a non-game world, just in case, because you never know if that's safe or not. Okay, so that's all working. That's all configured. I want to configure this power line. I really need to organize the bag. That cuts off power there. All right, so that's all ready to go. How are we looking? Okay-ish. We'll let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Because we need to get it to build up stuff. Okay. Look, we can just barely see it over there. How quaint. Okay, so we've got a whole mess of stuff down here. Let's get terminals. Terminals. Nope. Don't know why you thought I wanted it on the side of that. Can't very well keep things connected when it's connected to the side. Okay, so these, we'll see that. Kind of wish other terminals on the same network would go, oh, hey, look at that. We're a new terminal. Let's copy any other terminal's configuration and we'll go by that. No. Diamond. Let's do diamond emeralds together. Or okay, so there isn't a, well, there's that ore, but I don't care about that ore right now. Oh, we didn't set up the magnets. Anti-mag. Demagnetization coil thingamajiggers. Give me a couple of these. That's now going to try to go into the system where it's not going to have any luck. I'm going to put one here, here, and I guess there and there. I turn on the area, go max, go max, go max. Oh. I mean, that gets almost all of that, except for the bottom row here. So if I put one there, go max on that. Ah! Not winning this game. So I'm just gonna have to yeah, I'll just do that and turn them up. Platform's in my way. Not really. I don't want it there. I want it over here. We're going to have to go pick that up so it doesn't end up clogging up the system. There we go. Alright, none of that's going into the system except for... Well, we got 3,000 bottles, so... So this one is... Yeah, let's just set it to that. Now we're getting a bunch of dat. Alrighty, we've got XP coming in. We've got ores. We've got diamonds. We've got other stuff. Oh, well, that's... goes up by so much each time it breaks 25 of them. And we have how many more to go? A lot. Basically, this will just end up running constantly. Eventually, it will get to the emeralds. Should, anyway. No, it's not really making it faster, is it? Those two routers are doing very good, though. The count is going down, even though that quarry is running over there. So that's good. We will literally have one dedicated to copper. It'll do nothing but copper. And that alone will probably test how quickly it can keep up. Grab interface. We'll slap an interface down here. We'll set up another. Sure. Set up another one. But hit there. We'll need speed. That. We need the XP. We got range, speed, stack. Figure that to nuggets. That should vacuum up all... Oh, I didn't give it the range, did I? Oh, I did give it the range. I did different ones down there, didn't I? Mark II, max 48. Should be good. That should help. So much copper. Just so much damn copper. So much copper. Let's go from here. Mark. I thought I set the anchor. Oh, right here. There we go. Ah. Oh. 32 should be good. Oh, 32 should be so much better. Now my ears are slightly ringing from not having to hear that. Ooh. Um. Okay, so there's gonna be other varieties of some of the other stuff. I want to get this. There is not that. Okay. Because this will be one of the things we need for reactors. So if we can get that breaking down. Now, if I recall correctly, this really isn't TPS intensive. But boy, is it FPS intensive. Is it ever FPS intensive? There is Greg Tech stuff. There's other, but not really much else. So we could get redstone going. I might need to set up another. It's got speed and stack. I should not be able to pick up anything. I think I'm just picking it up because of where I'm at. I think I need another router. Might go look at how I was collecting in that other world, but I'm pretty sure I was using routers. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to um wish I could launch another instance of this instance. But it is collecting stuff. We should see redstone going up by large amounts. Yes, good. This is all in chunk loaded. I might just need, let's set up another modular router before we do that. Let's get some stacks. Some other range. A fishing. I think I was dedicating it in the other world though, so I think that's probably the bigger difference. Sender, we'll do this one just dedicated to items. Um, I don't think I need to put anything else on that. Go ahead and send to there. Go here. We've already got 17K of the nuggets. That's impressive. Okay. That's helping. Probably helping because these other ones are multitasking, whereas that one's dedicated. So what I'll do is I'll dedicate this one to items. I'll probably need another XP one at some point. So we'll just throw that in there. So we got 2 dedicated to items and 2 dedicated to items and XP, which should help. That's going up pretty fast. So we got copper, iron, diamonds, and emeralds. That redstone, uranite. Let's get gold going, because gold's another one of those. And it's one of the edge ones, so we'll see how it handles another one going. Jeez. Oh, I'm amazed how all this works. I hate how FPS laggy it is. Thorium. Now, there are some overworld stuff that we'll have to see about Processing. Processing. 245K. A lot of stuff here. Oh, man. It's funny because it's trying to keep up with the quarry running right now. So that's pretty good. Ah, quartz. We should get quartz going. Quartz can go there. Oh, I guess I don't have anything for redstone on that one. Oh. This is so loud. If I don't mute it, it's just obnoxious. Okay, so we got quartz. I'm wondering if I should set up the gold nuggets, not there, but on that other one. Just to kind of help it out here. And you do want to, when setting this up, you want to keep the hardness of the material in mind, because if it's not a similar hardness, it oddly enough won't break in a 5x5 group sometimes. It's really weird. I'm wondering if I need another router. Jeez. If I were to TPS check this, I think these routers would be quite loaded processing wise. So that's technically everything up there running. Let's get osmium, lead, nickel. Osmium, lead, nickel, silver. Oh. Just sort this by name. Zinc. XP Petrified's another one of those odd ones. Tin. Thorium. Actually, before we do those, we need to see. Quarry's pretty fast, so in theory it should have some end stuff in it already. Oh, it's struggling because it has nowhere to send said end stone. Let's grab some end stone. Oh, I did not think about that. Okay, let's go back to mining. Get some void upgrades and some netherite upgrades. We'll slap that in there. That'll actually probably fill up here shortly. Once we connect it and lock it. Alrighty, might need to hop back over to the quarry and give that some more imports. Imports. Accelerators. Gonna need some cablings. This is only temporary because I let backups happen. Temporary just to get it going again. to de-back it up. Because this has so much backed up in it now. And we don't want that. So it'll take a minute for this to de-back up. And somehow it stores a lot of stuff in it. Why is it so far in the negative? I didn't think that was possible. Few thousand a tick. I wonder where it actually started at. Don't care to go chunk loading. That takes time, and time I don't want to spend on it. All the ores we got to deal with. We got uranium endor. Endorium. Epitite. I might need another module or two. Oh, humbug. Okay. So currently I have one import bus importing into that network. Might have to set that up differently. I guess I could set up another storage ring. Oh, I want to sort this so badly, but I can't yet. Peridot should have a spot. That is slate. Ugh. So many uraniums. So much uranium. It's grand. It'll be grand old time. It'd just be fantastic. Let me tell you what. Look at all this stuff. And we're nowhere near getting it all yet. Because I bet, well, I guess all this is, yeah, look at that. That's got N stuff in it already. And it's already getting up there to start rivaling the raw ores for Greg Tech. Maybe that'll help. I don't know why the tick jumped up so high. $42K. Maybe just because so much stuff's being transferred around. Well, I guess what I'll do is I'll take this, because this isn't running. It's not backing up. Come over here to mining. We'll plop it down. And suffer with the amount of frame rate lag that's going on over here. Could probably get away with doing these as regular drawers, or as the 2x2s. Where's the fun in that? Okay, so that's above the range there. And I don't really have to necessarily see this, because I'm not really going to be able to. Let's go small tunnel. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's weird how that's designed to phase in and out. That's not really helping. It's hoping it might, but apparently not. Okay, so we got all of that in there. Let's go back over to quarry, because they don't have a better way of doing this. I want to get those out of there. Because I could go put a depositing upgrade in it, I guess. That might be the smart way to go about it, is a depositing upgrade, yeah. Oh. FPS, I would like you back, please. I've missed you. Oh, glorious FPS. I should go put an on-off switch to that stuff down there. Oh, but there's no good. There's no good way to on-off at all. There just isn't. I wish there was too. Oh boy. Six. So 3, 6. Osmium. Again, good sir. Again. Do you not know how to behave? Sophisticated depositing. Not a storage controller, an access point. Put that there. Grab a linker. Link that up. But it's linked. Oh, because those aren't on the yeah. They're not connected, so of course they're not going to work. Thirty, 40 FPS feels so wonderful. So fantastic. Just the best. What? Non-stick RAMs? What, does stuff not stick to them or something? My next question would be, why is stuff sticking to your RAM? What's getting your RAM sticky, sir? Do I want to know what's getting your RAM sticky? Yeah, I probably don't want to know how you're getting your RAM sticky. I I don't know. Are you referring to blank modules that are just LED light modules? I mean, if that's the case, then sure, if you want lights in your system. But otherwise, I'm not entirely sure as to what you're referring to. So many ore blocks. Oh, you're referring to the new connector. You're referring to uh cam. You're referring to this monitor. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're referring to cam 2. Why is my monitor not configured? You're referring to this. The flat module. Unless you have a motherboard for it. Doesn't matter. In theory, RAM will be faster. In theory. Because traces will be shorter, slightly. Other than that, yeah. It exists. It's better because they can sell you something new that isn't the old thing, that's different, and they say it's better, but it doesn't exist on anything that anyone's reviewed yet, so yeah. It's a new shiny fangled thing that until I start seeing reviews, I don't care too much. So now I should be able to go empty. I now have an empty bag. I need that. Okay, that can stay there for now. Get away from the FPS lag. Oh, that's just so nice. Turn off deposit mode. Turn the power back on. Import buses have to pick up speed. But so far, no new blocks. But basically, my understanding is of it, it's supposed to be faster. Basically, because they're supposed to be able to get better, well, not better contacts per se, but shorter trace lengths from the CPU to the RAM. And that was a thing at least last year, if not the year before, with Computex and stuff. Though they did do new monitors and stuff. They've got new 500 and 600 hertz monitors and more 4K monitors apparently that can switch between 4K and 1080 if you want to go. You want fast 4K or do you want really fast 1080? I just wonder what that does to your desktop icons. I've just kind of given up on desktop icons in general. I hold no breaths to motherboards supplying powers to GPUs. If they're still using the new 12-volt connector, I really will not be holding my breath for it to not fry on the board now. And that's another thing is so you're going through you're adding another connector. When you're dealing with power or any kind of signaling, adding another connector is never a good thing. Yes, it'll look pretty. Great. But now it has to go through two more connectors, which is more resistance. It's great that I think the one you're referring to can handle 1,000 watts. That's awesome. Till it decides it's not going to handle 1,000 watts and your motherboard burns and melts, and or your GPU burns and melts because they didn't build into the spec. I haven't seen the spec, so don't quote me. I don't know if what the headroom is on the spec. Um, the old 2x6 or 4x4 or the old GPU power connectors have a lot of overhead potential on them, which is why you've never really seen reports of them having issues, even when people are like extreme overclocking. These new connectors that the GPUs are using, that NVIDIA is forcing on everyone, have basically no overhead built into the spec. And that's why you keep seeing those reports of, oh, my connector just melted or fried to my graphics card, or it fried and melted to the graphics card and the GPU, or I can't have gotten all the end stuff. But yeah, I'm not holding my breath until we see some reviews, some people actually inspecting the standard and the spec for it, because otherwise it's just another one of those things. Yeah, it's great. Um, they maybe should have done it years ago. I don't really care. I mean, it makes no difference to me whether or not the connector's on the front or the back of the board. Um, I mean, motherboards are kind of boring otherwise if you don't see things plugged into them. Um, I mean, if you really don't want to see cables, don't have a glass panel or a plexiglass or whatever. Don't have a see through panel. If you want to save money, just don't deal with RGB. You'll save so much headache. So much headache you'll save. That might be the that might be all the indoors. Oh, but there's a lot of Greg Tech ones, but I don't have to worry about those. Those automatically sort into the Greg Tech system. I think I already have Draconium. Yeah. I mean, it's. Oh. If you saw the Gamers Nexus video about RGB and what it's built upon, a lot of the cases, even if it's not necessarily built upon the same thing, it's like, oh, why couldn't you have made something better? Ah, guess what? There's cases that would let you see that. They're inverted on the inside, so your motherboard would be kind of upside down in the case, but you could see it. There's cases for that. That either they've got a different build that's a right side opening build for the case, or if the motherboards, you can adjust the case. The ones that you can change it are expensive. The ones that come built aren't as common, but they do exist. You'd think it'd be okay. Well, we got this case in this model that has it on the left side. And then we have another model that has it on the right side. And you'd see it more often. But it's just so common just to see the one type and the one way doesn't really affect anything other than it's been that way since the ATX spec was created back in the 80s, 90s, or whenever. So I get the feeling. Yeah, new cases. How much are they going to cost? I mean, I've got a Case Labs case that I'm still kind of waiting for the new owner of the brand and the intellectual property of Case Labs. It's a very high end case, but they went bankrupt due to our wonderful president enforcing new wonderful tariffs on things, and they couldn't keep their business model going because of that, um, and other reasons apparently. Um, but how much is it cost for me to gonna be costing me to get parts for this? Because hey, metal case, expensive. How much our case is gonna cost? There's companies already losing money on cases because of tariffs. So it's not a pretty picture. Well, we can leave those there. I don't really need a case though. My case works. Oh man, excuse me. I need to get more FPS. This is so FPS laggy. It's not TPS laggy. The only thing lagging TPS is the quarry, the chunk destroyer running. I'm going to come down here, and this one is going to become my Inferium slash Prosperity Shard one. I want to do Inferium first. Oh, wait, no, here. That's going to make a lot of mess. Prosperity. 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 That should be okay. Should go check on the power for the AE system. Oh no, I should not be able to pick that up. Oh man. No, stop it. Stop going into my inventory. No, it is not good. That means stuff's backing up. That's not good. Let's make 2 more of these. Let's get those. Let's get these. Let's get this. Let's get the fishing upgrades. Let's make some more of those. Let's grab these. Gets that, and that. Oh, I didn't grab any stacks. Need stack upgrades. Boop, boop, boop. I'm surprised that's not able to keep up. Well, not. I guess not really surprised, but surprised nonetheless. Okay, that's configured. This needs stack and speed. There. That's a lot of modular routers moving a lot of stuff. Hopefully it's enough to keep up. I might need to go check my World 4 and double check how I was attempting to move all this, because apparently it's not fast enough. Looks like it's happier now. That's good. I shouldn't be able to pick up XP. I really shouldn't be. That means I probably need another one for XP down here. So make another one of these. Take another Mark II. Get another XPs. Get some speed. Get a fishing rod. Get some more stacks. Oh, you know what? I did not put range in that. In either of those. Oh no, I did. Okay. Range, speed, stack, that. Nuggets, any direction. Another router. Yeah, sure. Why not? I need the other stack upgrades. Um, tie you to that. Yeah, because I really shouldn't be able to pick up XP. Nope, not that. I mean, whatever. I guess I can't control it. Shower? You're taking a. That's not right, man. Assuming it ever gets through that. I mean, I really shouldn't be able to pick up anything. Guess because I'm inside the area, I can't see it. I'm gonna need. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna let this run as is right now. As I was saying, this is insane for XP. Just the sheer amount of XP you get from this is insane. We already have 109,000 nuggets of experience. I'm going to disconnect. I'm going to painfully load up World 4. So we can go inspect that. Should have, Oh, I should have just made another instance and loaded it. I think I was just using modular routers. But I'm not entirely sure. I don't think I had anything else collecting XP or items. And it wasn't an issue. At least I don't recall it being an issue. There's a couple versions ago. I guess things could have changed and broken. Oh man. Um Twitch, I'm literally streaming. Why are you recommending me other streamers while I'm streaming? Why are you recommending me things? Oh, that's a good sign. The game will probably crash after this, but hey, it is what it is. Let's see how my setup was once this eventually loads. Pretty sure I was doing liquid experience. It really shouldn't matter though. But we're gonna go check the modular routers for my setup in this old world where I died. Um, the big world. It's 15 gigabytes just for the world folder. It takes a minute. Just good hot couple minutes painfully. Eventually, sometime this year. Can't remember where I left my character. I think it was in the mining dimension. Those should be interesting. Ugh. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do with my hair. I feel like I need a haircut because I just, you know, too much hair. Just so much hair. Hey, the world loaded. And it keeps getting in my face and in my eyes and in my way. Okay, so I had vacuum hoppers. Okay. So I had vacuum hoppers collecting the items and modular routers collecting the essence. And then that I had just piping to a tank, then into the system. So much. So much. That's in a 256 megabyte module. So I have item collectors. And somehow this keeps up with the XP. But I'm still collecting XP, so there's that. But I might have to set up the oh! I broke it. I broke it. Now where'd it go? Where'd all the items go? It's the wrong world. I mean, it's not the end of the world if I broke this one. But still, I broke it. How could I? I forgot it's a 5x5 on the breakage. Just trying to get the isnium ore. Apparently, the isnium ore... Yeah, because that has to be working because I have a... Gotta go up again. Can't go up. Well, I could go up there. It just wasn't lined up. I have one of these set up for the isnium ore. I think it's this one. Because we've got... Yeah, see, raw isnium. That just would break so much. This still has 2.13 million buckets of experience in this medallion. And I accidentally filled it just by clicking the essence. Okay, so that tells me what I needed to know. I was using the advanced item vacuum hopper things to collect the items. because apparently it was faster, and I was using modular routers to collect the essence. Okay, can I quit, or is the game going to crash? Should probably reload even if it doesn't. Meh, screw it, we'll see how it goes. The game crashes locally, or everything's fine. And I think I'll have to make a recipe for those advanced item collectors. But that's okay, I can do that. It's not an issue. Loading worlds is my issue. Twiddling my thumbs. Spinning. Spin, 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 boo. All bases belong to me, 'cause it's my world. And I own the world. Glorious, glorious world. All right. So yeah, apparently Stream Elements has its own multi-streaming plugin for Twitch now. Or Twitch, TikTok, YouTube, Kick, and other stuff with multi-chat. But I think it's only a plugin for OBS. Isn't really what I want. Turn the magnet off. Ah. Advanced item collector. There we go. Item collectors. I'll just stand here and gain levels for free. Item collector. And then we go advanced item collector. And then we come over here and this is different from it way it was. So we'll just put those in there. Grab a few interfaces. Grab some of these. Put that there, put that there. What kind of range do you have? So if I put one here, that'll technically handle everything down here. See, even diamonds got the emeralds already. Go on over here. And technically, I think I could get away with taking the stuff from the modular routers. So much FPS lag. Oh, buddy. So that is going... Yeah, it must be going into the main system because it's not in this system. bottles. Oh, wrong one. Um, that's my mining dimension. That's the mob farm into the system. Oh, I'm blind. Do, 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 do. Nuggets of experience growing. We'll leave everything set up as it is. It'll help just collect stuff. If for some reason it starts duplicating things, oh well. I'm not going to complain. Fast range. See, that's not good that it's not getting collected. I mean, up to 146, 47. I wonder if it would help if I set one of these to liquid. But then I'd have to have some way to store it. Oh, what a bother. Because that's just giving me too much XP. And these clearly aren't picking it up. Could put a backpack down with a vacuum upgrade for XP only. But then you have to convert that. Ah. Why don't I have that as a recipe? It knows that. It needs to know how to make that. Eventually I need to tell it how to make dyes. Let's try this. So you're set up for experience. Let's grab you. Set you for that. Yeah, it just literally can't convert it fast enough. Are we still getting nuggets? We're still getting a ton of nuggets. So that very well might just cover my issues with that. And if that's the case, sure. That'll slowly go up in levels. We'll have to end up doing something with it. But hey, that solves that problem. In a roundabout way, that solves that problem. Okay, so we've got so much. Quartz isn't an issue. What else were we doing? Copper. There's just so much of it. Just so much. We have 12 million raw copper. Sort by name. Zinc. Zinc, you can go here. And now I hope that I have somewhere for zinc to go. Apparently we do. So zinc's getting processed. Uranium. Let's go upstairs. Because uranium was being done here. We have everything but end and red nether. Nether end. Go ahead and put those in there. That might be keeping up with that demand of income. Gold's still processing. Crazy. Okay, so let's go back downstairs. So we did zinc there. Tin. Let's do those two together. Okay. Right now there's just a backlog, so this is just going to take a bit to get through. Osmium. Did we put osmium somewhere? Don't think so. Quartz will need something added to it. Nickel. Not Nickelback, but nickel. Might end up putting platinum on its own at this rate. Just to give it, I guess tin could go on its own then. Let's grab tin. Tin. Probably really doesn't have enough to go by itself, but we'll do that anyway. Alrighty, so that's tin going. Forbidden! Forbidden! These all give that rune stone. So let's grab that, and that. We don't have much of this. I think we could get away with putting this in here. Just to get it processed, then it'll get done. I'm hearing block breaking. Nope, but that's good. So all these numbers will go down, or should go down, faster than the quarry can bring them in. Let's head to storage. Double check what we have over here for, do we have prosperity shards? Not in this one, but this one? We do. 4.4k insanium, and it's growing. Of course it's growing. At a decent pace. So we could send prosperity shards over, I guess. Prosperity. And that's... Send that. That'll empty prosperity out of the system. Oh, I guess I should empty that out of the system too. Oh, and I guess that'll need to be configured on one of them. All the stuff. Give me one of those, give me one of those, and give me one of those. There, those will get exported. Isnium. What should I put this on? What'll be safe to put it on, I guess? I'll need to put it in a drawer. Should have got collected. Yeah, there we go. About to say, should have gone collected somewhere. I need another drawer. Oh no, 19k of that. Um, obtuse. Do I have? I think I have the other stone configured somewhere. Let's go find out. I do not. Since that's going to be constantly creating it, we'll just put it in there. Now we can import that. Obsidian, this. We'll just leave the gravel and clay here. Skystone. Need to go see if I have a spot for gilded. Should have a spot for endstone. Magnetite needs to be converted. That'll need to check. Again, I'm pretty sure Skystone has a... Yeah. Gilded will need a spot. Endstone has a spot. Magnetic. Amethyst. Amethyst, you can go... Surprised that doesn't have a spot. You can go there. Pull that out. And Gilded, you can go there. Magnetite can go there. Okay, so all that can be configured to give me some FPS, please. Please. Capacity. Capacity. Let's make a couple capacities. Give these two capacities. So that should empty all that out of the system. Upstairs we go again. Ah, ancient debris. Weirdly enough, you can actually craft this with mechanism from netherite dust. So you make netherite dust and basalt. How do you get netherite dust? Well, you craft a netherite ingot to get a netherite dust. I thought there was a way to get more than that, but oh well. But I want to also use that as a building block just because I can. Literally the only reason. If it was anywhere, it would be there. We have one in the system already. Back to mining dimension where it is FPS lag. Yes, that's right, folks. We have FPS lag in the mining dimension. Probably should be on a different frequency than that, but meh. Meh, I guess. Terminal. Not that terminal. One of these. Just want to have a terminal down here. For some reason, I don't have a terminal on this level. Could have fooled me. Oh, we don't have any of the evil craft stuff being processed. That can go under... Might put that in with Draconium because we put that magic stuff in with the quartz. We have that occult thing there, so why not? That'll get it processed. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I just backed up my system because I don't have anywhere for this to go. Oh, no. Wrong drawer set. Oh, I didn't think about that. Quickly before the system deletes it all. Link it. Jeez. Okay, now I'll get some void upgrades on there. Now I don't have anywhere for that to go into the main storage system. So for now that can stay there. God, that's so much. Oh my word, that's so much. Oh, it's crazy. Nickel should be getting processed eventually. Oh, did I do lead anywhere? I don't think I did lead. Probably won't do the peridite. We'll have to get the various sulfurs and stuff set up. Uranium should get processed. Silver and tin. Apatite we'll probably have to process. I might need another module. I guess I could put lead in with like silver or platinum or something. Well, platinum's still running there, so I don't know if that's a great idea. It's tin, nickel. Lead. 4 types of lead that need a spot. Oh, I don't want to set up another module. But I very well might have to. Just so some of this can get processed. Wow, we've gained like 200 insanium since the last time we looked at the insanium amounts. That's good. I don't want to build another module. Ah, I need another module. I need at least one more module. If not two. I got away somehow with combining more stuff in the World 4. I think I just let stuff process. Well, I guess we'll just have to do that. What is this for? Fuzzy and inverted? I don't really need a fuzzy or an inverted card just yet. What I need is cobblestone, my wand, and we're yeah, right about there. Could be using the wand to build this out, and then I wouldn't be clicking. But hey, I'm procrastinating. I'm procrastinating setting up more modules because it sucks to do. But I need them. I just, I need them. Doesn't stop that from working, alrighty. Do I copy one of these setups that it currently exists? I probably should. And then, I mean, the other option is actually properly test again the active formation planes and see how well that works or doesn't. I'd also have to set up more pickaxes, which isn't the end of the world. Um, so let's try it. Let's grab that. That's enough to work with. Let's grab a stack of formations. Let's grab a stack of AE cabling and go. We'll just come off from here. So go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. Yay and boo for reach. My reach is too great. My greatest reach is so far away from me. Can't place a block there, you silly formation plane. I'm aiming for the intersection and somehow missing. Once again, aiming for the intersection and somehow missing. Okay, so paste, paste. Now I'm also not sure if I can build this with a schematic cannon because it considers this one block with AE. AE, let's grab an interface. Slap that down. Item. Item. Collector. On there. Where the hell's the top of it? Way up there? Okay. Do that. Nope, I want to go one over just in case. Okay. Okay, we can turn that off. So that'll get that. I guess I need another router potentially with that, that, and that. Well, that's a problem already. Mark II. Oh, you know what? I never put anything in the Mark II upgrade. Like speed or stack. Might help if I configure that. That might... Jeez. That very well could be my problem right there with those modular routers. I need um, the upgrades in the router, or in the modules for movement. Didn't even think of doing that. Doesn't need the range upgrade, but the stack and the stack upgrade probably could help it. I don't think the pickup will make a difference there. Can't imagine it making a difference. Oh no, that might help. Might not. I still need... I need a chest. I need integrated dynamics, item interface, player simulator. Oh, and a couple cables. Here, there, and everywhere. All at once. We are not. Oh, I guess we need... Now we need a variable card. Go into click. Not a right click, but a left click. Now we need another pickaxe with fortune. Go base 1. Craft me up one of these. We need apotheosis. We need that. We'll need some of those. Toss that into there. Sure, we'll take that. Up the mining speed, up the experience. Don't need length. Lucky might help, might not. That needs to be... That'll be fine. This needs to be that at minimum. Okay, so we got that set up. I need a perfect ender surge because that's what we have at the moment. And then we need to go upstairs and enchant it with efficiency and fortune. Robot, hey, can you help, buddy? Thank you. Mining dimension, where FPS does not exist. Okay, so that's set up. Now I need some lead bullets, please. Need a memory card. These will take capacity and fuzzy, but they won't take acceleration. So if I'm wondering if it's one of those things that'll get faster or if it matters. Now, which one's faster to you? I'm going to say the other things are faster. But maybe this is this picking up speed? Yeah, see, when it slows down, it does look like it picks up speed, but then it slows down. Because for some reason it just doesn't place it fast enough. But I mean, it does work. But oh boy, is this just going to take forever. Like, it has the possibility of getting really moving. Two hundred 227,000 experience orbs. Huh. Yeah, I don't think it's going through stuff as fast as the other things are. Lead's gonna be up here. Yeah, the routers are faster. The routers are just faster. But I mean, this does have the possibility of getting faster. I just don't know that it will. Because it's like it gets going, then it slows down because it placed something, then the center took too long to place because it just did. Oh man, that's so frustrating that it just doesn't, you can't make it go faster. I want it to go faster. I do. But just not seeing that happen. Something collected it. Must be upstairs then. Downside of testing over here is that stuff gets picked up way the hell over here. That must mean the other stuff's up here. Maybe up here. Yeah, up here. Jeez. That's some crazy range right there. Okay. Man, it's really too bad that's not faster. We're gonna need more pickaxes. Make 7 more. Ah, shocking. Rebirths. Grab some rebirths. Grab some of those. I'm gonna have to make more Ender Surge. Might as well take that one. Well, that's good. Need to change that torch one. Sure. Sure, why not? So that one's set up already. This one, boost the mining speed, boost the experience, boost the luckiness. Boost that. That's fine. Mining, XP, lucky. I should have taken that teleport. There we go. Experience. Lengthy, no. Lucky, yes. Now I could make these very fancy in that I could take them up to the next tool level, but it doesn't seem to be making a difference. So, yeah. Mining speed, experience, because we need that experience so badly. Wow. Okay, upstairs we go. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Too many. That's how many. That's how many we needed. Too many, clearly. Hard to tell if they're enchanted or not. Alrighty, so Ender Surge. I have 3. I have a bunch of Flawless, I think, in the end farm. Jetpack on, please. Otherwise, disaster. Yeah, see, that'll be much easier. Much easier to work with. Oh, we need more dust badly, apparently. Could make my armor better. Because this gives protection. How many layers of protection do you have? Not enough! Oh, perfect. Except one less than that. Nope, can't do that. Can't double them. Okay, so we have the pickaxes. Ah! Mining dimension. These all can be crazier. So crazy that those can be crazier. We have 15 of that so far. It's going to be so much more. Oh! Oh, we need to make a new schematic of this. Do we want the bottom one or the top one, really? Yeah, let's go with the 3. This has 300 levels. Okay. Schematic. Empty schematic. Schematic and quill. Table. Cannon. Who knows where this is going to end up? Let's put it way the hell over here. No! I want to make it bigger. How do I make it bigger? Yeah, there we go. Boop. Updated. So we have updated ore processing. Oh, it's gonna have all the ore blocks in it. Yeah, it's gonna have all those ore blocks. Yep, okay. Come to me. Come to me. And then we're gonna go set. Boop. Yeah, that's like where we want it. It's inside the chunk. Oh. Well, sort of inside of a chunk. It's inside the loaded chunks anyway. So that should be okay. Yeah, that's fine. Clipboard. Out of gunpowder? No way! How are you out of gunpowder? I never gave you any. How could you? How'd you betray me? this requires a lot of stuff. Boom. Alrighty, there we go. So we need stuff. Need a bunch of glass. Should be probably more than enough. How much did it say we needed? 678. Well, yeah, we got enough. Two of these. Go ahead and make 100 of those. I might use them all eventually. Except I need... How many do I need? 204. That is 3 stacks plus 12. Well, that's 3 stacks. There we go. Won't worry about that. Get the pipes. Get the chest. That should be enough pipes. Advanced. A few interfaces. Not entirely sure if I need the obelisk. We'll throw one in. We'll let it place it. I need the drawers, the functional storage. Stack of those will do. Awesome. That's good enough. Now I need gunpowder. We need the explosive called gunpowder. Shouldn't matter. Skip missing. Go ahead and start. We'll get that done. In the meantime, I'm going to call it a night. I'm not setting that up. I'm not configuring them at least tonight. It'll take too long. Ugh. And I need a bio break at this point. So I'm going to call the stream. I'll let this finish and then exit the game here in a bit. So that's the end, folks. We'll see you later. Have a good night. Hopefully, if I'm not too tired, we'll see you tomorrow. We'll set this up. Get the rest of the ores processing. Get to the next stage of processing, which is actually getting me ingots from the ores, at least. If not, getting them crushed. I could just spend the stream crafting crushers. But anyway, have a good night. We'll see you around. Goodbye.